Yada. You ain't know? Listen, if you hear any noise or voices in the background, if you can have the willpower, disregard it. Alright. This specific video, I may be hopping topic to topic, because I kind of like to. I get so much, so much knowledge, because I am the keeper of knowledge and the keeper of wisdom. So, thing is, these come to me, these gems or in things that are brought to my attention. So they are deciphered, and and discernment is always you know like to put in the forefront of what is brought to my attention. So this is a specific part. I'm a psychic investigator and I do psychic investigations. All right. So now we know a little bit about this subject. All right. So what has come to me is there has been a supposed, well, basically a Muslim. All right. And they have been up to no good. All right. So just letting that individual know and who might be with that individual. Okay, the universe is telling on you. All right. So stop it. All right. Cause yeah. All right. You just cause you not in like yeah. You owe down. You owe the universe. So yeah. So and now here's another, and I've heard about there's some lesbian that has doesn't approve or doesn't like me or jealous of me, obsessed or something like that. Apparently her partner, I guess, might continuously be talking about me. Hey, that's not my problem. All right. So yeah, the universe is telling on you. So whatever you're doing, stop it, just stop it. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, and also I find out that there might have been somebody that has passed away, in a sense. Well, basically passed away. And some certain relatives would like to keep that from me and don't want to tell me about it. So just know the universe is let me know that certain relatives are up to no good and basically don't want me to have something that I am owed, or and something that belongs to me. So you wonder why I just keep my distance a bit, because I'm not into that drama. Okay, I'm gonna sit there and babble with y'all when you're committed to misunderstanding me purposely. So the thing is, what does some things you got to know about liars is they don't like to take accountability. So I'm not going to sit there and argue with somebody online or whatever. If somebody would have something to say about vids or my vids or whatever, when you're taking the time to watch my videos and critique it, the thing is, here's some things I picked up on some beautiful channels. See things as they are and not as you want them to be. Okay? So, when you go around complaining, it makes you weak. Okay? Because you have always had the power to change the situation. Okay? And first and foremost, you don't do it with lies, because that's not has no solid foundation. Okay? So you're going to fall, So that's that specific part. And I'm hearing, and I know I'm gonna get in a little bit about the political field and everything, a little something like that. All right. Just know, okay, I would like to let y'all know, okay, for y'all that keep chasing all the material and stuff like that, okay, it's the more that you're going to bring chaos into your life. So those that y'all keep chasing that money and stuff like that, and all your individuals keep chasing that money and stuff like that, and thinking that's all, like you're lusting for money and stuff like that, just know the money is getting dried up. The money is being dried up. So yeah, who you say is the government, who y'all say that government, okay, they're lying to y'all, okay, because they would like to put artificial intelligence and then duck off and use electronics for their, synthetic golden age. Okay. Shout out to one of the channels, you know. So, and also, and I do would like to bring up a little bit about B-Dell, and shout out to him. uh he don't like me bringing up that, bringing up too much. The thing is, if you know, you know. So thing is, I do agree that, even though said these little shadow governments are doing, trying to get people into the artificial intelligence, and trying to get people to depend on artificial intelligence and stuff. The thing is, for individuals to have critical thinking. They don't want you to think for yourself. Okay. You don't depend on electronics. Okay. You still go within. Okay. First and foremost. Okay. So this being said, is that, yes, I do agree that individuals should best be learning how to grow your own food. Okay. I'm just letting you know. All right. And here's another little thing, and I do see, I do kind of see this happening, and in a sense, all right, there are going to be most likely more females than males. Okay, so for certain males, there are going to be more females attending to that one male. Okay, just what it is. Okay, so so it's like the lion, the lion and the lioness. Okay, those lionesses don't complain. Okay, when they in heat or whatever, he do that. You feel me? But you feel me? And he do, and he do what he do. Okay, so the thing is, now I know you specific, certain females. I know y'all always be having a dream of having one man or one male. Okay. Okay, y'all, certain women are going to be able to get that. Okay, and how nonetheless, there most likely could be another female that likes that male as well. Okay, so y'all gonna have to, kind of, figure that out amongst yourself. Okay, all right, all right, okay. So, and so, and this being said, all right, you're going to find out, okay, that money is going to be getting dried up. Okay, and shout out to another little channel or whatever, you feel me? And and if it hasn't dawned on y'all, there are civilizations underwater that most likely are going to be coming to surface. Okay, it's gonna change a lot of things around here. Okay, that artificial intelligence and all that they be building and trying to do them little robots. Okay, that's not gonna last long. Okay, all right, and yeah, that it's not. Okay, all right, and here's another thing. I did say that the mushrooms are going to be growing very tall, like taller than some trees. Okay, they're going to be, you feel me? So it's going to be another, and thank the earth, thank Mother Earth. Okay, you got to know Mother Earth is heaven. Okay, all right. So now the thing is, certain individuals, they are going to be a little bit shapeshifty because they have been housing parasites. Okay, like they don't have their own creativity. They like to take everybody else's whatever. Okay, something's going to be happening to, like, you got to know anything that y'all have, any individuals, when y'all hide stuff and try to keep secrets and want to keep things hidden, just know these years here are bringing all that to the surface. So all that is being exposed. That includes your emotions and your thoughts. Okay. That's why you attend to your garden. That's why you weed your garden. That's why you transmute, those, those negative energies. Your duty is to become a conduit of, of the light. You feel me? Being conduit and transforming any negativity and any, and attending to yourself, attending to your garden, self-love. So the thing is, speaking on that, okay, individuals, y'all are supposed to individually, we are supposed to, because we're coming into true Republican, okay. You individuals, you're supposed to become your own source of happiness, your own source of joy, your own source of laughter, okay? You don't depend on others for that, okay? That's where you fall. That's why you fall, because you be expecting everybody, to please you or to tend to your liking, okay? Okay? So that's where y'all falter. You feel me? Y'all depend on other people for, a whole relationship. Nonetheless, when the first thing they showed you, and the first thing they showed you within a certain period of time, and that part you see that you didn't like that, okay, just know they showing you who they are. When somebody shows you something about them that they showing you who it are, they best believe that's who they are. Okay, so you got to know these times. You feel me? It's not what's on you, it's what's in you. Okay, so what people have been housing within them is showing outward. Everybody's seeing another part of individuals. You feel me? The thing is, what part are you showing? Because individuals are going to know whether you have been weeding your garden or you've been slacking and there's a whole bunch of weeds in your garden. So you get to try to project yourself and your emotions and want everybody else to carry your baggage, and you don't want to carry your own, you carry your own weight. You feel me? You feel me? So my whole thing, you feel me? My whole thing is, everyone, individuals, lighten your load. Lighten your load is through your meditation. You feel me? You got to know that, you feel me, to balance the emotion and the thoughts. Okay. However, in order, you got to know that you control your own peace of mind. You don't depend on other people to be quiet. Because noise can't tell you what silence knows. And within the silence, that's where the Most High of all creators speaks the loudest. Okay? So that's why certain individuals mimic certain individuals, because, you feel me, they don't have no creativity. Okay? I'm just trying to bring together that dark and light and stuff like that. Some of y'all want to say a devil and everything. Okay? You feel me? You feel me? Y'all created that, you feel me? That, okay, because the devil doesn't exist. Okay, now devilish energies and demonic entities, those are lower frequency. Those are dealing with frequencies, and the frequencies, what we're talking about, is basically people's emotions. It's about your emotion. Okay, all right. Everything is y'all got so much to work on yourself. You're supposed to become your own source of happiness, your own source of joy. You feel me? Now, there are things, you feel me? There are things that we work on as a society. Now, when we come together, like say you see somebody that you like, you feel me? And you see somebody you like, okay? And y'all had that, you feel me? Just know when you walk into that, you're still not supposed to depend on that individual for anything. Okay, you feel me? You feel me? When y'all come to, you feel me? It's you don't compromise like that. Like, you feel me? Like, the thing is where your inner balance is. You feel me? So, you feel me? So you gotta know, like, okay, I like you, you like me. Okay, so there's probably gonna be a lot of, you feel me? We probably gonna go somewhere, you feel me? Might not be that far. It might be at a park or you somewhere, and you feel me? And we don't care how everybody see it. You feel me? There's gonna be probably most likely caressing. Okay, caressing, stroking the back. You know how individuals, we like our back to be rubbed. You feel me? Like, hey, get that. Oh, okay. You feel me? So you gotta know. You feel me? You don't depend on individual. You feel me? So, like I said, these are about building companionship and building. You feel me? However, you gotta love individuals enough to allow them to still be free. You feel me? You don't keep that bird caged up. You let that cage open. You feel me? And according on your love and the vibe with that bird will freely come back. Don't try to purposely be its source. Okay, the thing is, y'all not you individuals. Y'all not. It's unwise to outsource your emotions. It's wise to outsource your emotions. Okay, it's unwise. Okay, because you give power to all that. You give power to it. Okay, so you feel me? And when it knows it has that kind of power, that's when it likes to kind of dangle that in front of you. You feel me? You got to be your own source of creativity. Honestly. So it'd be also wise to pay homage. You feel me? Because if I told you, 1 plus 4 is 8, would you believe me? 1 plus 4, well, plus 4 is 5. That was kind of like, because the thing is, I would like to say a little something, Well, the thing is, I'm Tahoot, all right? And if I told you I wasn't Tahoot, okay, well, yeah, it wouldn't be wise of me to, to stand on that. So the whole part is, if you know, okay. I come without, the abyss smash, right? They didn't want to put that on the Egyptian walls, did they?